Okay, alam nyo, it took us 2 hours, 2 oras to walk, no? Just to get here in Sitio Palayan, in Barangay Kaukab,
Almeria,
in the municipality of Almeria, in the province of Biliran, Philippines. It took us 2 hours to walk. Napakalayo. The road is not passable by vehicle, even by motorcycle. Di maagi o
sakyanan.
motor.
Motor maagi kong oraw.
So,
init ba?
So you really have to walk by foot 2 hours. Naglakad ako with my volunteer Aljun. So I'm here basically to visit them, to get to know them, the Aita community here in Sitio Palayan. So I have with me here the tribal leader, yung leader nila sa Aita community dito sa Sitio Palayan. Anong pangalan mo?
Elpidio Kalinawan.
Elpidio Kalinawan. Okay. Ako lang mapangutana. I would just like to ask this question. How long you've been here? Ilang taon na kayong nandito?
1991 din kami.
So, you started to live here and resettled in 1991. So, from where are you? Saan kayo galing? Where is your origin?
Gikan sa Surigao.
You're from?
Pero Mindanao.
Surigao. So they're from Surigao. They transferred here in 1991. Bakit dito? Why here in Sitio Palayan?
So, kanang Bisaya
Oo, ngano nga naabot ngano diri man?
Nagikan mi sa Mindanao tungod sa antaw gud mangita mangyud og asa datit ang maayo paginabuhian. So ang Mindanao maayo gihapon pero ang nakapan dito tungod kay daghan sa ba magkubot. So because of conflict, they decided to resettle here, to transfer here in Sitio Palayan. So, Mano, how many families are you here, the Aita community? 18 mi kami pamilya dito.
So they are 18 families, and each family, ilan sila ang pamilya?
Depende sa kuan na ay 5, 6, na ay usa pay anak.
So, in all, ilan kayo? Pila mo kabuok? How many are you? 80 persons, 80 to 100 persons, 18 families. So ito, I'm very interested also to find out your situation, yung sitwasyon nyo din sa inyong Aita community. I understand ang number one problem, yung daan. The road is not possible. Thank God there is electricity. And thank God they have elementary school, grade 1 to grade 6. The problem is they don't have high school here in Palayan.
So ang mga balay sab namo problema.
And of course their houses, no? And of course,
kinahanglan kami og mga housing kung naay mutabang sa amo.
And then of course the health of Aljun, the health of their children and their nutrition is also a concern. But most of all, Aljun, is that their livelihood. So okay, ito pag-usapan natin. Yung inyong panginabuhian, basically, unsa may inyong panginabuhian? What is your livelihood here?
Ang panginabuhi namo sa parte sa livelihood, kakuha namo sa pagkaon, tanaman namo sa kamote, umay, ng palaya.
So you're planting rice, you're planting kamote, you're planting
lubi, niyog,
coconut,
at saka abaka.
And abaka. Okay, but you said the problem is, since you don't own the land, it's owned by the government, it's a forest land, it's a timber land, what you wanted is that, or what you desire or dream or aspire, is to have some sort of a certificate of award of stewardship coming from DENR, so that you would have the authority to cultivate the land, because that is their main livelihood. To this date, hindi sila pa nabibigyan ng gobyerno ng titulo o yung tawag doon, hindi siguro titulo, siguro yung award or certificate ng stewardship sa lupa. As of this time, pinagbawalan na sila. They're no longer allowed by the government, so that is why they are really in hard times. So aside sa pagtatanim, unsa pa ilain ninyong panginabuhian? Source of income?
Wala na. Abaka, lobi, mga kamuti, libre.
So how do you survive? If you eat, do you eat rice? Kaon mo?
Oo.
Rice? Okay.
Pero magpalit ni sa bukas. Wala may kaugalingon namong palayan.
Okay.
Ang problema namin na yung lupa na...
Ito pa ang problema. May signal dito sa Smart but they don't have a cell phone. So, I'm telling to Mano, the tribal leader, that the mission will give them at least one cell phone so that we will have a direct contact between him and the mission, being the leader, on how we could help. And this is sad to say, brothers and sisters, that they actually have a bad experience from the government and NGOs. May masama silang karanasan sa mga NGOs at gobyerno na pumupunta rito. Bakit? Ang problema nila ganito, kinukunan lang daw sila ng picture, tapos hindi naman bumabalik. No? Pinapapirma lang sila ng kahit ano-ano, pero wala namang tulong na dumarating. They are made to sign documents, they were taking pictures for some presentation, but no help is coming that they actually receive. So that is why earlier they were kinda negative, medyo negatibo sila nang nalaman nila that I represent an NGO and I am trying to document them. I assure them that this is an honest to goodness work and we will try our very best to help. So, Mano, what kind of projects do you think we could best implement in your area? Anong mga proyekto nga among dadon diri sa inyong lugar?
Yung proyekto na dalahin mo dito sa amin na yung mga pambahay namin, yung pagkain na
So,
bigas,
they need rice,
saka ulam.
of course, canned goods,
Yun ang wala namin dito.
Food commodity, food supply, because they lack rice and livelihood, they don't have the money to buy foods. Clothing, damit, baka kailangan din nila ng damit.
Kailangan yung damit namin. Walang pambili namin na pera.
School supplies for children. Siguro if we could conduct feeding for children here. And most of all, livelihood. So ito, ipaparating ko ito sa DENR central office with the secretary regarding your problem here. We'll see what the government can do. And aside from that, from our mission partners and to whoever individual, family, or organization that could help them, maybe you should also come up, Mano, with another livelihood project aside sa pagtanim ng kamote, bigas, at saka abaka. Kung naamoy laing panginabuhian nga tanaw ninyo, pwede natong punduhan, siguro maghuna-huna mo ana as a tribe, as a group.
10 minutes to go.
Manay gusto na ma?
10 minutes.
Okay lang. Oo. Like unsa man, aside sa pagtanom, what are other livelihood here nga mabuhi mo, na source of income ba, nga makakwarta mo? Aside sa pagtanom, unsa man?
Uway, anang ratan.
Ratan. So, ratan production.
Masab na yamong kusasab na panginabuhin ng ratan.
Okay. So,
Kawa ko niya nga kuhan, ini nga, yung kapin na ulit na ito na kuhan, magpagod ka, ini nga, adres sa central office.
okay. Okay. So, this is my first visit here in CTO, Palayan. So, I will be back. Babalik ako rito. Nag-promise na ako kang Mano, I'll buy him a cell phone so that we will have a means of communication. Para alam ko kung paano pumunta kasi it's not possible by motorcycle. So if we bring rice here, food supplies, whatsoever, we cannot transport it. I have to walk for 2 hours. Sakit na nga binti ko eh. So kukontakin ko muna siya para may magsugat dito sa, may susundo doon na karabaw with a cart. O kabayo, mayroon ba?
Mayroon.
Kabayo. Pwede? Okay, sige. So, definitely we will be back.
Pero kung ini, makasaka ang habal-habal.
Ang motor. So, that's it.
Mag-ulam gani. Kana ra gyud nga.
Okay, so Mano, thank you so much ha. Salamat sa inyong pagpadayon sa ako. Thank you very much.